After coming out from being homeless, I have really taken pride and joy of being able to work with what I have. And one of the things I love to do the most is being able to do things myself. And I enjoy cutting my hair. It is the most fun time for me, and it's one of my best ways of how I take care of myself. I don't look like I step out of a barber shop after, but I do feel a lot lighter. And um, for those who do not know me, I used to have super long hair. I eventually finally cut my hair down short, which was a miracle because if you come anywhere from a Hispanic household, for ladies, we are mostly known for our hair. We're supposed to keep it as long as possible and as pretty and groomed. And honestly, none of those things were ever really me. I was forced to keep my long hair. My mom would not allow me to cut it, and unfortunately, at the times that I wanted to cut it, she was living through me vicariously because her hair was no longer able to grow at a certain length for a while for some reason. So she got to do a lot of fun styles in my hair and just enjoy it being long. So anytime I talked about cutting it short, she was like, no. Until one day I finally got to cut it. I want to say it was my senior year. Yeah, it was my senior year of high school. I finally cut it to like a bob, and I loved it. It was great. It was nice. It was awesome to have it short and not that much weight. Soon enough, when I finally cut it down to this length, I realized the real reason of why I always wanted my hair short. It's the sensory issues. I don't like the weight around my ears. I don't like hair touching the back of my neck. So it was definitely time for me to cut my hair when I noticed how fucking long it got. And reasonably so. It's been like, I don't know, a month or some shit. So yeah, it's really nice. And I was only using my phone camera and that side mirror that you saw. Unfortunately, I'm a little small. I'm only 4'9", so I wasn't able to successfully see myself through the mirror that we have in our bathroom enough for me to feel comfortable to cut my hair. So I was like, well, my phone's here and I have this mirror, so this will do. And it just made me think of all the times that I had to kind of go with that mindset while being homeless. Right now I am temporarily housed, thankfully, to some kind family. But yeah, I still like to take the values that I've learned and things that I've learned from that experience for sure, and I will I know for a fact will take it throughout the rest of my life. But definitely work with the things that you have. I promise there's so much that you probably have, and not just materialistic. The things that I work with came all internally. So work with what you have. You literally have everything that you need to be the person that you want, to make the goals that you want achieved. You can do them. You wouldn't have them if you couldn't do them. You only are given visions for things that you are able to do. Now, the thing is you may not feel qualified to do them right now, and that means that you may have to grow. You know, you may have to do something different, something out of your normalities. But that doesn't mean that that vision that you have isn't possible. It just means that you have to work with what you got, and you'll make it fucking possible. I promise. So, I love you, and I thank you for coming and being vulnerable and watching me cut my hair. And hair is so important for me. I love cutting my hair because it really takes away weight. And when you've transitioned so much as I have during this season of my life, it's important to be able to take things away that no longer need to be there. And I think one of the best ways to do that is by cutting your hair, if you're able to. Hell yeah, look at that shit. I loved it. I was like, oh, look at it. And then we get to see it all pretty and dry. Thank you again for coming and being vulnerable. Be kind to yourself. I love you. I see you. And I want nothing but the absolute best for you.